And just when you thought the streaming was done, we get ready to rock and roll with one final race, one more opportunity at a stream, and it will be the Talladega 500, the 87s race that is ready to take place here tonight at our Night in America, fueling victories all year long. We say hello, we say welcome, and thankful for everyone that is joining on in. We started the marathon of streaming. That was on Saturday, and it has now worked its way well into the Monday afternoon hours. Going to be fun to see what these 87s have in store. Going to be fun to see what the drivers have in store as they get ready to battle and take on what is around the high banks. We did a Talladega race yesterday. That was a Talladega night race, and then backed it up before that with an NR Night in America. 4 races leading into what will now be the 87 event. How is it going to work? Pretty simple. 19-lap duels, 87-lap race, and what that will do is set our field for the feature events. First, you have single car qualifying. That is 5 minutes. It will then roll into the 19-lap duels, where 40 drivers will take the green flag for 87 laps. Muddick is back, Joyner is there, Jackson Carr as well, and we've done some changes of the 87s since our last race. Now, what was really cool about last stream is a lot of viewers like the idea of having a stream, having an event that was really based off of character changes and then moving into an Xfinity race. That was it. We hit 200 likes, and oh boy, did we hit it. Tonight will be the same way. If we hit 200 likes on the stream, there will be an Xfinity race at the conclusion of this running. And our Night in America, fueling victories all year long. This will be the last stream until next Tuesday. Well, why is that? Pretty simple. I have a race to call this Saturday. Trucks are racing on Friday, and next Tuesday is the next opening for Green Flag Racing. The marathon continues. For the ones that are wondering why we had the marathon, why the excitement got to carry from one day to the next. I had this weekend off from broadcasting, and it was very exciting to see who was going to show up, what drivers are going to show out, and what racing we would get to see, call, and show all the excitement ahead. Guess what? We saw a lot of it from Kansas to Talladega to Homestead. It was insane how great the racing was, and we expect the racing to be just as good tonight. As the viewers file on in, the drivers make their laps, we'll get ready to set the field and get ready to go green. Christian Delgado, Cole Wilson, Elijah Mance, Vincent Cortez. All rolling around, all riding around. And we get to see who goes where. No shock here. River Page, top of the board. Vincent Cortez, Cooper Phillips, Gavin Austin, fast 4. Riker Byram's in 5th. Time to go green. Excitement loves to fill the air. Now the worry for some, will the cars stay on the ground? That has been a big worry for drivers, for viewers alike, and even to the point where we start having to hedge bets on what would be next. Will we only have 1 or 2 blowovers? Will we see a blowover? Will there be more than 4? With 2 duels in the main event, you never know what's truly going to happen. Max Steinmeier knows that. He has been head over heels before, including in this 87 Thunderbird. Steinmeier looking to find his first 87s win, and hopeful that it comes in a community event. Rolls his way around the speedway. Steinmeier, 10th quick as of this moment. Where does he line up? 4th. William Schmidt, no time just yet. He's going to start from the rear. Braden Muddick there in his throwback 42. Mavic excited to see if he can put himself up inside the top 10 and get ready for the duels. As of this moment, he goes one quicker. Fourth, Braden Mavic, and he will start in what we believe will be duel number 2. So River Page goes top of the board, and we get ready to line them all up. Duel 1 ready for action. 18 drivers in this split once again, and this will set the field. We did not fill out the 40-car entry list, including with a new style of racing, new way of racing, excitement for some and worry for others. So at the next gen, high demand, high intensity, but they're still building up the 87s program in NR Night in America. And that usually means if things are going to work, it's going to be great. If things aren't going to work, only time will tell. But excited to see more 87s racing in NR Night in America. So 19 laps. Some were asking, why 19 laps for the duels? Why 87 laps for the race? Isn't it called the Talladega 500? Well, we've been having troubles getting to the end of some of these 87 races with the car counts at hand. And we said, you know what? Let's have 19 laps for the first part of the year that the 1987s became known, and then the 87 lap feature for the second half of the year. This will set the starting grid for the 500. Every driver will advance into the main event, but at the same time, you still want to be able to qualify up front because these cars are a lot different than the next gens. It's more about throttle control, holding onto your car, including when things get rough, times get worrisome. You want to qualify up front, including with some friends that know how to hold on to it, lay out the throttle, and take control of 215 miles per hour. The question will be, who has what it takes to do that? And in 19 laps time, we'll find out just that. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up. River Page Ford, DeAngelis Chevrolet, Cortez and Phillips, 2 Fords. That's row number 2. Joel Owen usually joins as an 87. And when usually we have drivers that join just for a certain race, just for a certain event, we call them merchants. And not in a bad way either, as in a good way. We expect Joel to do very well. Nicknamed Tango, has been racing in NR Night in America for quite some time. We'll see what he's able to do. Ladies and gentlemen, the one to go. The boys are back for 87s. It's been quite some time since we've done this car-track combo. 19 laps in the 87-lap main event. The last time we had an event, a community event, where the duels were low on the car count, the main event was high. You got to go all the way back to what we believe was the shootout before the Florida 500. They're at New Smyrna, the Battle of the Beach. Time to go racing. Throwback style. River Page, fresh off a win at Talladega. That was for the night race just yesterday, looking to sweep the community events before rolling into the October month. Let's light the fuse in Duel 1 at Dega. Inside with Cortez, DeAngelis to the outside, fading. We'll lose some spots, we'll lose some speed. Ford on Ford for the top two. Chevrolet slides in third. DeAngelis back to seventh, toe-to-toe with David Joyner. The driver for the Northwest will lead him back to the tri-oval to lead lap one. River Page, top of the board. Cha-ching. Duel Owen. Frank DeAngelis in sixth. He has found his home single file. Now to the inside of Tobin. And this is the thing about this 19-lap race. Yes, there's less cars, but the overall goal will be to have a better product for the main event. I may be saying, why is that? These drivers should, in theory, have the opportunity to know how to hold on to this car in a long green flag run for them. If this goes green all the way through, there's no reason why this 18-car pack shouldn't be ready for that 87-lap race. So out on the bottom, DeAngelis right with him. Cortez outside, he'll lead that lap. DeAngelis shot the fellow Chevrolet Ford. Terrell Owen takes reign into one. Phillips buys. Sanders and company. 3 wide now, that's for the race lead. David Joyner on the inside. Owen was slammed in the middle, will have daylight to his wayside, but will lose the spots he gained just a lap previous. Frank DeAngelis in the Soprano 69, top of the board into a one. And they're racing, and that's exactly what we want to see. Let these drivers figure it out now, work out all the kinks, all the issues, because when it's time to go racing for that 87-lap race, there is no guarantee of a race two. Now we could hit 200 likes and see an Xfinity Series intermediate race. Trouble, spin, one in the air. Garrett Lucas. That was in the 99. And a replay to follow. Car hitting that outside wall is the 94. Left side's got up. Phillips into Lucas. But they kept it pointed in the right direction, so no need for a yellow. 3 wide. Lane Sanders was the talk of the town for the night race, and not for the right reasons. We saw the issues at hand, the incidents on the track. Drivers were not happy with him. Now he sits second. Now he's going for the lead in the Thunderbird. No, scratch that, make it the Buick to the inside of Cortez. Oh, almost worked him up the track. Thundering sounds of 1980s All-American muscle. What's the speeds like, you may ask? 207, 211. This is from Jackson Buys. You see the cars tightening up. Drivers having to roll out of the throttle. And this is due to high horsepower, low downforce. David Joyner finds the lead for the first time. As Lane Sanders on the outside, Frank DeAngelis will be right behind him. And this pack is starting to spread out. And this is just the biggest practice session that they can have. Now, usually we put this session up for Enter Night in America at 7:40 Eastern. We decided to put it up at 7:45 where they had a single car run. Every driver had the opportunity to go on the track and at least get a feel back for the 87 car on their own. We knew the duels were going to be a little bit different, where it's going to be more about long green flag runs and figuring out the handling of their car before the main event. David Joyner outside wall loses the race lead. This is where it's all materializing. What you don't want is to put all this work in and have an issue early that could be race-ending come the feature. But for DeAngelis, he wants to start up front and live up front of that 87-lap race. He leads his duel. If you win Duel 1, you start on the pole. You win Duel 2, you'll start on the front row to the outside. of the driver who won in Duel 1. And you're starting to see already some changes. Phillips, Lucas, they brought to pit road. Those are two drivers that already have the strategy of, hey, we're going to run in the back. No point in sitting up there and possibly hurting our race car. I look at Hornish, and I see this as a driver that always seems to find trouble in the middle of the pack. If I'm Chad Hornish, I head up there quick, and I start figuring out if I can be a row 5 starting driver, maybe a row 4, maybe a row 3. Sanders outside wall. Vijaya Kumar, who's been so close at winning an NR night in America, hoping this can be the duel to get a win and an opportunity to win the feature. Live from Talladega, just joining on in, we say hello. We say welcome, and we're so glad to have you here. Mize and company. Oh, and that goes to Owen. Hard into the outside wall, and that right front is broken. One of those drivers that needed a good starting spot. He also finds trouble in the middle of the pack during these races. We'll bring it on the flat. We'll bring it to pit road. We'll either have to hope for a yellow or start from the tail end. Oh, row 16, and that is not where he wants to be. That's where he most likely will be when Jackson Carr finds a way around. Jackson Carr, known for qualifying up front. That's usually his best bet if he's going to compete. He's one that needs a caution. He's one that needs trouble, including on the last lap, to maybe pick up 3 or 4 rows. Every spot is a row. Can you make it work? Vijaya Kumar inside of River Page. To the outside goes the Ford, 2 Chevrolets on the bottom. To the viewers that have filed in, hello, welcome, happy Monday. And the finale to this marathon of events in NR Night in America that started Saturday and now will end on this day. So glad to have you all with us. 200 likes on the stream. We'll have an Xfinity intermediate race. Frank DeAngelis, what a save on the bottom. We'll drop back spots. Vijaya Kumar to the lead, buys to the outside. Eight to go this time. And already coming to the end of Duel 1. Cortez, Sanders, Delgado is up to 6. Lane peeking to the middle. Not going to work on that end of the speedway. Here's Tobin. Tobin sideways. Oh, he gets into Joyner. David Joyner horning into the inside wall. The caution will wave. Cortez is in it. DeAngelis is in it. And there's the damage to the nose. And just when you thought this could possibly go caution-free, it doesn't. Jackson Carr, it's going to be what he wanted. Owen was 1 lap down. At the time of this, he will get his lap back. Jackson Carr should be saying now out of the race, mechanical issues. Let's see what happened. He's at the line. They were 3 line behind. We saw Tobin, Davey Tobin in the 25, get loose, and that's exactly what we saw from this end. Got up into David Joyner. 21, Chad Hornish. Got tagged from the 1. Joyner able to lock it down, but would slam the inside retaining wall. DeAngelis late in the incident. Andrew Jamlin. Caution is out, pit road's open. And they'll all make their way down and in. Vijay Kumar, Bice, Page, Delgado, Tobin, McLaughlin, Patton, DeAngelis, Whiteman. Jamlin, Cortez all in, and perfect opportunity to talk to some drivers. River Page in his stall. Jamlin, what'd you see?
Sorry?
Jamlin, John Ramos, what did you see?
I just saw them spinning. I thought I was gonna make it out of that. Like I thought I was clear of it, and I got hooked from the rear end. But you know, it's part of it.
What are some of the surprises that you have seen in this duel?
Definitely how the car handles it. It definitely handles really weird.
Worse than what you know, or better than what you've experienced?
Definitely worse than what I know.
All right. Well, you're gonna have an 87 lap race after this. What do you think the strategy is gonna be for that?
Honestly, I'm definitely expecting a lot of wrecks with how it handles. It's gonna be rough, especially in such a big field. So I'll try to take it easy and try to see if I can pull one off.
Oh, it'll be fun to see. Good luck.
Appreciate you.
That's Jamlin. He will be restarting in this next duel. We'll continue to talk with drivers. Frank DeAngelis was involved in the incident. Frank, what did you see?
I saw people who don't know how to run this car, showing how they don't know how to run this car.
The car, some drivers are saying that it's a little more ill handling than what they're used to. What is your opinion on it?
It drives the same. It's whatever, you kind of hog the bottom, go a bit slower on the top, and then there's the period about lap 8 or 9 where if you were the leader and cleaner like I was, you have to back it down. You don't have the dirty air, so that's how I spun out in the lead. I pushed it a little too much, and then I guess they just couldn't handle it being loose at a super speedway, and of course how it got collected.
Well, it's going to be fun to see what is next in store. I know some drivers are thinking about starting up front, and the only way to do that is finish well in the duels. Would you be someone that is willing to stay up front or run towards the back?
I don't know yet. Really?
Really? Because you would say,
don't know.
I mean, in theory, you're not going to be truly in a pack long with the 87 lap race. But also in theory, there could be a couple incidents up front that will end your race.
Yeah, with this car has the worst brakes on the surface, which makes sense because it's from 1987. So if you run in the back in a normal race, you could just slam the brakes, avoid the wreck, just maybe spin yourself out and clear it. In this car, you're plowing into it no matter how much you slow down. So you're either gonna run 5 seconds back from the pack or try to lead it.
All right, well, we're going to see the restart right here with 4 to go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Frank DeAngelis has already led a couple laps in this race. Only time will tell to see if he'll lead the one that matters the most. Time to go racing once more. Vijay Kumar, Bice, Page, Delgado. Time to go green once more in Duel 1. 4-lap shootout. Chevy, Ford, Chevrolet, Chevy, all the way back to the next Buick. Lane Sanders sitting in 9th. To the viewers that have filed on in, hello, welcome, and thank you for joining us on this Monday night edition of NR Night in America. To the restart zone. Just one more time. 4 left to go in Duel 1 at Dega. Jackson buys P3. Has never won a duel. Has never won a race. Has to find a way through, but Jaya Kumar and River Page. Page to the outside of the Thunderbird. Christian Delgado, Nathan McLaughlin, Hornish, Sanders, Patton, Tobin, Cortez, Owen, and Jamelin. 3 to go. Vijaya Kumar on the bottom. Slices through buys. Slices back to the lead. Hornish to the bottom. Nearly forced 4 wide with Lane Sanders. Sanders will shove Delgado up the racetrack. Ravi to P2. Hornish back to 6. 2 to go. If we get to the white next time by, the race is official. Delgado outside, 3 wide. Lays on Sanders, knowing every spot is a row for the start of the race. Vijaya Kumar doesn't just want the pole, he wants the win. He's topside, he doesn't have any help. Have the tires worn in enough? Will we see a change? Salamanca, 1 to go in Duel 1 at Dega. Sanders up the gut. McLaughlin into the wall, there they go. Chad Hornish up and into the air on his lid. 3 machines involved, they're gonna fight for the win. Vijaya Kumar on the bottom. River Page on the outside. Chevy versus Ford. Vijaya Kumar versus River Page. Page to cover Sanders. Vijaya Kumar wins Duel 1 at Talladega. His first dual win in NR night. Now 1 step closer to his first feature win that could come by the end of this stream. By second, Pat in third, Page in fourth, Sanders, Tillman, Jamelin, McLaughlin, Owen, Delgado, DeAngelis, and the rest are on the left side of your screen as we get ready to fill out the rest of the field. Idora, Mavic, and others have all filed onto the grid for duel number 2. They got to see how that first duel went. Do they replicate it, or is it something different? Idora has never won a race in NR9. Matter of fact, he's never started a race. But went quick in qualifying. Steinmeier, Austin, Kenya, Byram, Malone. We'll try once more. You want to race 2 at the end of the community event? 200 likes. Time to go green. Tyler Tinsley coming back. He'll be starting P10. Ingram and others all lined in behind. Let's go green. Duel 1 was the blast. Duel 2 ready to take off. Pace car hard left on the pit road. Nazir Idora, Braden Lovick, Max Steinmeier, Gavin Austin will lead the field through the tri-oval to kick off Duel 2 at Talladega. Green once more in Alabama. Byram, Duggan, Malone, Tinsley, Gray and others. Lined up 2 by 2. Jump man downstairs. Max on the move. Driving a 4, used to see him in a Toyota. That's without running with the 87. See him in a Next-Gen, Gen 6, Gen 4. It's all TRD for Steinmeier. Ford today, and he's got the red rims on, trying to shove the 25 out front, but it's giving me the Mac machine on the outside, and Braden Lovick to lead lap 1 in Duel 2. Oh, thought about clearing. Riding on with Josh Kenyon. 212, 213 through the center of 1 and 2. Steinmeier inside move. Idora will be stuck in the middle. Lovick to the point. Gavin Austin joins. Lovick leads. Austin second, 3 wide for third. I think Mac's gonna jump to the back. Loses a couple spots. That's a Ranker Byram in the Coors Light 98. Tyler Tinsley in the TNT 75. Oh, blink out of him. Just in front of the Byram machine. Braden Lovick sideways on the bottom. He saves it, but will lose at least 4, maybe 5 positions in the process. Austin to the point. Malone to the outside. Keep an eye on Jacob Malone. He was so close in that Talladega night race. Idora, Byram, trouble, Tyler Tinsley sideways. Tearing them up, back half of the field, caution will wave. Colton Clark. Nazir Idora. The field will come back around. They'll pick up the caution flag. And we will see a restart for just a second time in this stream. A lot of damage to the left front. A lot of work Needed to get it back race ready for the main. Watch here. Tinsley up in the wall. Very reminiscent on what caused the first wreck in Duel 1. Just could not get it slowed down. Want to say hello to everyone in their live chat hanging out with us. What do you guys think of the racing thus far? Do I call races on Flow? I have called a couple races on Flow Racing, but usually I'm on Track TV and Racing America. And that's been the primary source in 2024. I did get one Flow race last year, but everything as of this moment is all Racing America and Track TV. Pit road's open. Josh Kenyon's coming in. Will bring most of the field down with him. Mubik, what a save. What happened? And no update there from Braden Mubik. As we'll continue to try to work with him in a moment. Let's talk with Tyler Tinsley. Tyler, John Ramos got a copy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the happiest sounding words out of your mouth. You do have the main event ready to come, but you got too tight off turn 2. Was it predictable? Was it unpredictable? What were you feeling?
So that was definitely on me. For anyone that like watches NASCAR, so you know I don't like to race often. I used to, and I got that like you kind of can tell certain drivers on by you doing this, where they get up front and they don't know how to be up front, so they push their car and wreck themselves. That's what I did there, and so like. Braden could name me a few drivers off the bat who does this all the time, but yeah, I was there on the outside of the car. I could actually lead this thing, like tin can to the lead, and like the first time since like 2022, right? So, and I just pushed the car too much on the exit, and as soon as I hit the wall, it's done. So I got 7 minutes of required. Gonna take it way easier in the main race. I was just using the Duel as like get used to everything again. I haven't raced since the NWP, so yeah.
Wow. Well, the opportunity is upon us for a restart. We know I'm guessing you're not going to be able to get that car fixed.
Yeah, I have 7 minutes on here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it's the main race for us.
Yep. But you'll have to be starting towards the back half of the field. Is there any thought, worry with that?
I saw it was like 87, 88 laps, right? So probably the first 60 or so laps, I'll just keep it easy, keep it back there, just avoid the wrecks. Because a lot of these guys don't know the 87s, like, or you could probably throw me in there too. But
let's go to our mailbag. Got a couple questions there in the chat below. Let's see. Push the Schmush asked, saying, ask Tyler about Daytona.
The real life one, yeah, it's gonna be fun, you know. See NR driver Frank DeAngelis, the commentator next to me. Jonathan Ramos, you know, gonna make him go on the slingshot.
We sit low at NASCAR races. We love sitting low at races. I want to point that out. Big fan of it.
Yeah, Braden. We sit low and making John do the burger challenge again.
No, I can't. My body's still paying me back for it. I finally got back to where I want to be on the fitness side. I don't think I can throw it away again.
If you guys want to meet NR Night commentator Jonathan Ramos, he'll be in section 158 for the
That is not even the right section, but thank you very much, Tyler Tinsley, for telling them the right section. We'll get ready for the restart. 13 to go, will be 12 to go next time by. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. Let's see if there's any other drivers we could possibly speak to. How about Josh Kenyon? Josh is always a lot of fun to speak with. Josh, you got the one to go here. What did you see in those first couple laps?
Sir, what's up, John? Yeah, it was pretty good. We had to lift a little bit, and I got behind Mavic, and it packs air on this car, so you gotta be good with that. We saw the last duel Frank and River. So that's just one thing we're gonna look forward to and make sure that we don't get involved in a wreck with that. And unfortunately, I was hot speeding on pit road. I couldn't pay off the officials like this. Hopefully looking to win the duel, maybe even a little race. My first win was here in this car, so looking to get win number 9 or 10 here.
We got the lights off. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's Josh Kenyon. Let's get ready to go back racing in duel number 2 as we look forward to the main event that will be coming out in, well, let's just give it 13 laps, and maybe now even less. Riker Byram won a community event. That was the Battle at the Beach at IMSA Speedway ahead of the 2024 Florida 500. Can he do it in Talladega? He'll be attending this year's Yellowwood 500. Before heading out there, the driver from West Texas, thoughts of winning one on the sim before experiencing it in person. Matt Green in duel 2. Austin Steinmeier not to the gas the way they wanted. Jacob Malone to the race lead. Duggan, Connor Gray, Cole Wilson, Keith Ingram. Mac jumps to the wayside, 3 wide. That's what Gavin Austin sticks on the board, 11 to go. Malone sneaking to the bottom. Steinmeier caught the edge of the apron. Now they're slammed, 3 wide, 2 rows deep. Tight, down into turn 3. Look at Josh Kenyon just thread that needle. Malone to the inside, 10 remaining. Got something rolling, got something working. Chevy, maybe throw a Pontiac in that mix. Duggan and company. Look at the speeds, 217, 218. And listen to how they have to get out of the throttle. It's a handful, no doubt about it. Malone on the inside. Austin there to squeeze with Duggan. Now 3 wide, up to the outside in the tri-oval. That's Wilson. Cole Wilson with Keith Ingram. Trying to make it work, but they're going to lose a lot of time through center. Nine to go, will be 8 to go. Laps winding down. Half the field already geared up for the main event. But the question is still to be asked, who will set the outside lane? Brandon Duggan. Gavin Austin. You see Braden Muddick waiting back there. Not sure what's going to happen, but he doesn't want to be a part of it. It was mentioned earlier that the 87s, their brakes are not as good as what... Oh, trouble! 1 and into the air. That's the 25, Jacob Malone. Falls back on all fours. Caution will wave. And there's the damage to the left side. Third flip tonight. Did he fully go over? That's going to be the question. He definitely did get some air. Low out of the throttle on the outside lane. Connor Gray. No, man. I think he was worried about him not giving room, but made a beeline for the outside wall. He did. Fully over. And landed back on all fours. The second Folgers car. They do what looked like a handstand. Oh boy. There was a factor. Watch again. It looked like there was going to be contact between him and 65. He did not mount up to anything. Pit road, it's open. We'll have a restart with 5 laps to go. We'll continue to hear from drivers. Riker Byram, John Ramos, how are you doing?
Gotcha, doing pretty good.
You gotta be having fun out there, aren't you?
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun. This is my style right here. No downforce, all power. It's fun.
We have seen a couple moves in the air, but some of these other drivers aren't really worried much more about that. It's more of a focus and a worry on who can control their car for the longevity of the race. Are you thinking that that's going to be an issue with yourself or other drivers?
I mean, from the looks of it, I think some guys are going to have trouble. I'm letting off, probably till the last restart. I'm letting off a lot more than other people are, of course. So, honestly, for me, I don't feel like I'm not too worried about it. Some of these guys, I can see them having some trouble with pretty soon. Well, pretty soon into a run. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty confident.
Well, that's going to be fun to see. We can confirm one thing. The Wonder Bread car is back on that 41 for this weekend. Are you excited to see that at Talladega?
Oh, dude. That's some of the best news I've heard so far, other than leaving tomorrow. Dude.
We're hoping for no rain, by the way.
Ready.
We're hoping for no rain.
Yeah, I'm praying for no rain. I've been watching the weather like a hawk, but right now it's looking good. So either way, we're gonna have a lot of fun. So.
Well, gonna be fun to see. How about this? Braden Movick took 2 tires. How many tires did you take?
Oh, 4, without a doubt. I think. I mean, even though it's only been what 4 or 5 laps into the run, 6 maybe. I mean, it's just the way these tires wear when you drive these cars. I think it's brave to take 2, but man, it's risky. So we'll see how it goes.
It'll be fun to see. Good luck.
Thank you. Have fun.
Time ticking, race going through. Let's talk to the driver that won Duel 1 at Talladega, Pravi Kumar. Pravi, congratulations.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. I'm glad to be a Duel winner and kind of an NR winner.
Almost like an NR light winner.
NR light winner.
But you're close.
We could say that.
You are close. You are as close as you can be. You almost won a caution-free race at Talladega. That cannot be shown as, unseen. It was a great move over there. What is next for you? What are you thinking?
What else I could say? I honestly want to win so bad that I would even try to race super hard, bump people out of the way at this point, because when I usually give it, there's always some sort of issue. So
are you planning on staying up front?
Oh yeah, for sure, not a doubt. I'm not gonna stay back because that's I feel like that's a jerk move to do. But otherwise, I believe I could get some track position, and this race shows that you gotta have track position in order to win these kind of races.
All right, well, the field's going to be double the size come the main event. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you, John.
That's Vijaya Kumar. He won Duel 1. Just in case you missed it, get ready here for Duel number 2 to come to a completion. Just a handful of laps remaining as the laps continue to wind down. The time continues to tick before the 1987 Talladega 500. Movick, Austin, Kenyon, Ingram, that's the fast 4. Will be 4 laps to go in Duel 2.
This is real life. Think we playing check. It's my turn to cut the fruit. Pass the plate.
Time to go green. Mavic looking to win Duel 2. Austin looking to take it away to the tri-oval to get it restarted. Field single file on the top. Matt Green from Talladega. Austin up the banking. Mavic on the bottom. Kenyon, Ingram, Duggan, Steinmeier. Kenyon switch back to the bottom. Made it work. That's the 4 tires. Ingram to P2. Austin will not help out the Braden Mavic 42 machine. Austin in front of him. 3 to go. See Max Steinmeier drifting up the track. No push on that right rear. Riker Byram toe to toe. Nose to tail now with the 42. Gavin Austin. Does he clear for Josh Kenyon on the bottom? You see how much he wants to. He was thinking about it. But Josh just way too quick downstairs. He's going to have Keith Ingram. Find your buddies and find them quick because there's just 2 laps to go in Dega. Austin in the lead. Control on the inside. He's got Josh all over him. Can Josh Kenyon hold on? Can Gavin Allison block the field left and right? Or can Braden Mavic steal it from them both? Mavic inside. Gets past the Kenyon 27. Looks to the wayside on the 22. Salamanca. 1 to go in Duel 2. Mavic covers 1. Covers 2. Can the Pontiac get a shove? Or can Gavin Austin Chevrolet find a way around the McDonald's? Chevrolet in front. Braden Mavic, 3 wides, gonna block them all. Ingram to the bottom. Well out of the throttle. Kenyon in the fence. Gavin Austin inside. This is the race for the finish. Austin Ingram blocks once, twice. Spinning behind. Gavin Austin wins Duel 2 at Talladega. Keith Ingram pierces the catch fence prior to the finish line in a wild wreck, a wild turn of events. That's how they end it, and that's how we're going to set the field. Unbelievable. Vijaya Kumar, Austin, Buys, Byram, Patton, Mavic, Page, Steinmeier. We'll watch back on what we just saw. There's Ingram. Up the track. Got nailed in the rear. See you later. Your field has been set. Let's get ready to go green from Talladega. Chevy, all lined in, all ready to go. And we have just a couple more things to say. Godspeed, drivers. Your go for Throttle Ups. Ton of machines lined up, all ready to roll. Eric W. gifting 5 memberships. Thank you very much to that. And hopefully those viewers enjoy it as well. Ready to roll. $87 laps. It's a long one. And are you ready for it? Vijaya Kumar, the driver from the north. Gavin Austin, the driver from Arizona. Riker Byram, West Texas finest. Jackson Byes, the Floridian. Time to roll. You got through the duels. You're ready for the main event. The field lines up 2 by 2 as we get ready to see green. Will it be a first-time winner? Will it be a veteran? What's next? In the 87 laps to follow, let's find out as we're green to light the fuse from Talladega. Mavic outside with Byram. Shoving him up the track. Just a little pinch to the back end. You see a lot of these drivers starting to back up. Oh, trouble, one already in the wall. Joel Smedley. Up towards the outside retaining wall with the number 25. We stay green. It's out of harm's way. It's way out of the groove. Let him race. Three wide, Gavin Austin. Max Steinmeier. Way wide with Josh Kenyon. Mavic leads, Austin second, Byram in third. And already 3 wide is just not going anywhere. You're worried about seeing this early to see what it would cause, if it would cause anything. Brandon Duggan. Up the middle, Josh Kenyon to follow. Now what will happen in the long green flag runs? Will we see it or will the intensity stay hot? Here's River Page to the inside. 3 wide, hold your breath. Page to the lead. Mavic in second. Still just laying on all over each other. 84 to, oh, trouble! Hard hit outside wall, Elijah Mance. Will bring another driver with him and the caution will wave. And that worry will take a competitor out of the race. Wow. It looked like he got bumper hooked. And that was by Gavin Austin. Let's watch back. Was there a contact? No, I wouldn't say there was contact early. He was already free before the 22 got to his rear end. Watch it once more. From an overhead view. Yeah, you can see he was already tracking the right rear. Gavin Austin didn't make contact at all. And it will be an end of the day for Elijah Mance. Pit road is open. Some drivers electing to come in. Others may elect to stay out. It'll be with 82 laps to go. Money stop time. Here they come. Gavin Austin, what did you see? Gavin Austin, John Ramos, what did you see?
Oh, you scared me, John. Well, I was on that top lane. I filed down to that second lane there, and as soon as I got down, I saw him loose, so I got off the gas, put a little brake on it, and he just overcorrected. It's kind of scary for my end because I didn't know, you know, on iRacing sometimes you get the bounce off the wall and down the track into the guy behind you, so I was worried he was going to tag me and I was going to go up in the wall, but luckily I'm still here, did good in the duels, and I think I have a good chance at bringing it to victory lane.
Heck yeah, you got a long way to go. Good luck.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Let's chat with Braden Mubbock. Braden, was that a two-tire stop? Braden Mubbock, John Ramos, got a copy. And still no word coming out by the 42. We'll chat back with him later, believing he has an audio issue. Chime in with Frank DeAngelis. Frank, you've been running in the back. Was that the reason why?
I had to go to the bathroom.
That's a good reason why.
I'm just gonna be brutally honest. I had to go to the bathroom and I didn't want to hold it.
Did you lose a lap?
No, I'm leaving the pits right now.
Oh, okay. Well, now that everything is cycled through and you don't have to hold it anymore, are you going to run up front or are you going to stay towards the back end?
What spot was that wreck for?
That wreck was for, I believe, the 7th, 8th position.
Give it 20 more laps.
Give it 20 more laps. All right, keeping that in mind. Good luck. We got the one to go.
Thank you.
Frank, one of the drivers hanging out towards the back end. Others electing to hang out up front. We'll restart with 81 to go. Cortez, Mubbock, Cornish, Page. Slotting in for the restart. $81 to go from Talladega. Cornish on the bottom, falls to 42 to the top. Cortez to cover. Page inside, just narrowly putting his Thunderbird in view. Mubbock wayside. Page inside. The 42 will lead, 80 to go. Cortez is not leaving the way of that 42 at all. Can Braden Movick grab a community event win, the two-time e-ticket champion? One from Daytona, the other from Michigan. Lane Sanders starting his prowess. Sanders up to the 9th position, but stuck on the outside, struggling with handling, including when they get about 10-15 laps in. Malone wanted a peek. He could get just a little bit more than what he's asking for. 3 wide Duggan, all the way to the outside, the battle for 4th. River Page saves it on the inside, was dead sideways, now has it rolling. Ingram and others quick to avoid. And even drivers that have won consistently are going to fight with issues. This is what the 87 brings. Ill-handling machines, high horsepower, little to no downforce. Austin out front. Duggan on the bottom with them. Movick with Malone. Ooh, tracking to the outside wall. Left side's on the paint. That 22 to see what he saw just before the caution and still want to race up front. I wouldn't say it's mind-blowing, but it is pretty cool to see. Wanting to race with the leaders, wanting to stay up front with competitors. No point in tracking back. A lot of racing left to go from Talladega. If you're just tuning on in, we say hello, we say welcome. It's rush hour from the high banks in Alabama. And oh boy, is it tricky. Drivers laying on each other, rear end shattering. And you still have the opportunity for green flag pit stops. You still have the opportunity for things to go right, things to go wrong, to get calm, to get a little bit more amped up. But what will we see at the finish if we can get there? For the ones that watch on the sim side and the in-person, my next in-person broadcast is live on Track TV and Racing America this Saturday at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. We're expected to have a great pro late model car count. We see Jackson Boone return, we see Dawson Sutton return, and so many others as it's their final pro late model race before All-American Weekend. Trust me, you're going to want to watch it. It's going to be live on Racing America and Track TV. I will be up in the booth with John Nix, and it is going to be a treat. Movick in 6. See Riker Byram dead ahead of him. Gavin Austin in second on the outside, has 225s to his bottom. Jacob Malone is going to make it work. You're not seeing double. Remember Nazir Adora from Duel number 2 involved in the incident? Well, he has worked his way up through the wildness, the minefield, the mosh pit, and finds himself now in the 5th position. Malone trying his best version of side drafting. I don't think it's going to work too well with this car. Oh, it's going to turn him sideways. Malone saves it on the apron. Idora will drop back, and both the Folgers 25s will have to go from the rear to the front once more if they want to win this race. Braden Movick, top side of Josh Kenyon. Chevy Pontiac, Chevy holding, now blinking goes Gavin. Riker Byram. A behind on the top. Sanders in 5th. Cortez, Duggan, Wilson, Page, Brave, Ajay Kumar, and now they're single filing out. Maybe not for the lead. How about we switch it up? McDonald's on top, Miller to the bottom. Austin versus Mavic. And the 110% that they've been giving, I don't think we'll be stopping. Couple drivers dropping back from 18th, 19th, struggling to get a grip on the handling, and you're starting to see the spread out racing that was expected. Top, want to say 12, 13, maybe able to just squeeze away from the rest of the drivers, as there may be some stragglers from the 15th position in Jackson Bynes. 73, 72 laps to go. Austin on the bottom, Josh Kenyon does a great job of saving it, but all the momentum he has lost off turn 2 will put Riker Byram in a jam, but maybe Frank DeAngelis on the inside with a 3-wide squeeze. Kenyon, Cortez, Page, and Wilson. .71 to go. DeAngelis and Sanders not playing so nicely. Won't matter because the Soprano 69 goes top of the board. Trouble, car on the bottom. Caution wave. That's the 11 of Colton Clark. I believe he has been asked to leave. Caution waves. And now we'll come down to how it happened. So he was running by himself. Now there's just no control. This is very, very far back. Yow. That's a scary look. This will be a quickie yellow. The drivers will have the opportunity to come down in and do service, but it won't be a long-standing run. Second caution of this race has been mostly clean outing. Still full of a lot of adrenaline, a lot of wildness. Need some drivers to worry. Let's talk to Christian Delgado. Christian, you've been kind of all over the place in this field. What next do you need if you're going to win this race?
Yeah, I've really driven this car at all, to be honest. I was following behind Frank and Schmidt a little bit and trying to learn how this thing needs to drive here. And I think we're starting to get the hang of it here. Just need to put ourselves in spots to, stay out of the wrecks. It seems like the leaders are consistently getting loose, getting air push on them. So, just trying to learn. Hopefully we can get this thing figured out. 87 laps is a long time here at Dega. So hopefully we can find a way up to the front here.
Caution coming out at a perfect time for you?
Yeah, I think so. I felt like it was a good reset point for me. Like I said, I followed Schmidt through that whole run there, and I really learned how the car needs to drive here. It's a good reset point for me. Get some fresh tires on and go at it again, see if I can make some moves here. This reset.
Well, it's going to be fun to see. Finding the pace car. Looks like we will be seeing the one to go this time by. Not a lot of waiting. One car did stay out. That was Cole Wilson. Have you found some drivers you like to work with?
Yeah, I was following Schmidt. I've been working with Robbie a little bit, and then obviously me and Frank work pretty well together at the speedways. So kind of our little group of guys that I always work with, I'll probably try to work with here.
All right, going to be exciting to see. Good luck.
Yep, thank you, John.
That's going to be Christian Delgado. The one to go has come on out. Frank DeAngelis, he saw that 12 machine go around at Wilson. He was actually a lap down. So Frank DeAngelis will lead us to green with that quickie yellow. And we'll be ready to try it again. 69 laps left on the board in this Talladega race. This will be the last stream for a full week, as I'll be broadcasting in person at our Night in America, feeling victories all year long. Let's see another checkered flag. The driver of the 69 leading with 69 to go. Back green from Dega. Pulls away by a wide margin, Mavic and Canyon. Laying back. Looking for a run. River Page on the outside. Page bottom side of Mavic. Jackson buys company, watching, waiting. They'll grab onto the 69, now looking for the move. Mavic leading. Duggan P2. Brandon Duggan is still looking for a win at Enronite. Riker Byram has not won since the victory at New Smyrna. That was back in February. Does he see victory from in front? Gavin Austin switchback. Not going to happen. And we still have DeAngelis, you still have Ken, you still have Sanders, Steinmeier as well. Jackson buys, Christian Delgado, Ravi Vijayakumar back in 12th. Something has got to work. DeAngelis, lane 2. Toe-to-toe, still with Page. Idora, Vijayakumar, Connor Gray, Cooper Phillips. Phillips on the top end. Duggan sitting in second. You see him all over Braden Mavic. Page top side, still down with the 69 of Frank DeAngelis. Frank was supposed to work on cars at Wall Stadium and the modifieds that were going to have their feature event on Sunday, but it got rained out for a second time. And guess when the makeup date is? Charlotte Roval weekend. Well, Frank DeAngelis will be attending the Roval and not attending that race at Wall Stadium. Still looking to work his way into the racing scene and one day maybe even work for some race teams. Now Duggan is in second. He's been doing everything he can to run towards the front. Braden Mavic, the Mankato driver, slicing, dicing, trying what he can, staying out in front. He knows at some point one of these drivers will make their adjustment, and possibly quicker than what most would think. Duggan with a peek. Austin on the outside with River Page. Riker Byram on the inside. That's with Josh Kenyon. The 23 of Max Steinmeier. Frank DeAngelis, Idora, Delgado, Sanders, Byes, Vijaya Kumar, and others all tracking just behind the race leader. Now listen to how much he just has to get out of the throttle. Josh Kenyon, what a save. Idora, I think, has been to the back, to the front more times than anyone in this race thus far. Putting on a show. We've had some drivers really try what they can, make something work, if any. But for that 25 machine, it's showing what you got and using what you have. DeAngelis fades back. He'll run outside the top 10 for the first time since the restart. Muddick will lead with Duggan in second. Austin, River Page. Haven't seen the energy out of Page. Now we may see it here. He runs with the 22. Duggan up the track. Climbed the hill and will lose spots with it. Gavin Austin will now go in the capper position. A lot of shuffling, a lot of swaying. Out of these drivers, out of these machines, there's Frank DeAngelis. He's now lined in with Lane Sanders. Will be the battle for 10th. And just listen to car inputs. Out of the throttle early, runs up the banking, and takes all that energy and momentum to carry it off turn 2 to set up a pass on the 86. Oh, he gets into him. And Sanders will drop back. Now those two have not played nicely in times past. Page in second. Not allowing Idora to make a move on the outside. That could be a look at your first time winner, if he can indeed find a way through the drivers running in front of him. William Schmidt, haven't talked about him all race. Now back with Lane Sanders. Wide, Cortez, oh, tight there with the Ford. But they all keep it racy off turn 4. 59 laps to go here for Talladega. This race has been cruising along, just an hour and a half, maybe a bit less into the stream. And we are already 27, making now 28 laps into this event. Duggan, Kenyon, Byram, Idora. Added also the 19 laps for the duels. And we're just around the halfway point of the whole stream. Steinmeier, Vijaya Kumar, Matt to the outside, Pravi in the middle. River Page, is he going for the move? I believe he is. Top side, toe-to-toe, that's for second. Won't get toe-to-toe for the lead. Top side, DeAngelis. Lined in still with the record Byram 95. Make that 98. Grabs 1, grabs 2, may grab 3 spots. No one to help. Now here comes Schmidt. Gavin Austin in third. Top end. Muddick to cover. I'm telling you, Brandon Muddick has easily led the most laps in this race. The Minnesota driver now stuck 3 wide. Austin top shelf. Race leader to 1. Page takes it back on the bottom. Again, does he save it? Yes, he does. Here comes DeAngelis. Trouble. Wrecking in the back. Greg Patton, Andrew Chamberlain, Chad Ornish. And the caution will wave. This will be something we'd all want to watch back on. They're running towards the back half of the field. Andrew Chamberlain caught the apron. And the 60 just gone sideways. Oh man, and all by themselves. Andrew got on the apron first. You can hear the thud with the driver's side. Takes 3 cars along for the ride, and the standstill of machines happens once more. This is once again that perfect opportunity to speak with some drivers and hear what they have to say. Unfortunately, a wreck towards the back half of the field. Andrew Chamberlain, you're involved in it. Unnecessary yellow from your end. What did you think?
Because it was in the back, honestly, I think, especially because the front was still keeping it clean, I think it was kind of fairly unnecessary. I think it's partially my fault because I got loose in front of that. I saved it next to that turn. It sucks. I would have a ton of damage.
Yeah, do you think you'll be able to get it repaired, or do you think it's over?
I think I probably can over time, but it'll definitely take a while.
Yeah, you don't seem very pleased about it. The move, though, we talked about these cars just easily getting the rear end shattering and they go around. Do you think that's what happened?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was doing fine. I think it was because I didn't touch the yellow line, the paint, and I just got too loose. And then I thought we were good, and then the other car just got loose next to me. So.
All right. Well, unfortunately, not the run you wanted to have, but good luck with future races. Continue to keep an eye and checking in on drivers as laps continue to follow. William Schmidt, we didn't talk about you much during this race, but we finally got the opportunity to. Caution coming out for just the 3rd time. Is this race going as you expected?
Yeah, pretty similarly to how I expected it to go. I mean, for most of the runs, I'm just kind of waiting for everybody to tear their tires up, and then I can just kind of weave my way through the field, and that's kind of what I've done for the past couple of runs.
All right. Well, a lot of cars still left on pit road. Whoa, what happened to Vijaya Kumar? Going to get an update on that. Lane Sanders and him maybe. No, just Lane sitting on pit road. We'll get an update on Vijaya Kumar at some point. What's next with this race? You got 55 laps to go. It feels like it's been a while, but at the same time, you guys are also going pretty quickly in this race. The duels went by without a breeze. You already have 55 laps to go. Does it start getting a little bit wild, or do you guys continue the passive aggressiveness?
I mean, there are points where it gets a little wild, normally towards the longer the run gets, but yeah, I mean, just keeping a level head and keeping your eyes focused on what's in front of you is really what's important.
All right, well, we'll try it once more. Good luck.
Yep, thank you.
Continue to chime in as laps continue to fade. We'll get the one to go here. Once again, thank you to everyone that's tuning in on this Monday night edition of NR Night in America. There is no stream on Tuesday. That will not be the case. I know so many of you have been looking forward to more Tuesday streams and even more Friday streams, but don't worry. the season is coming to a close on my end. And the big thing to keep an eye on is the fact that once that season does finally come to a standstill, you may even see 3 times a week of NR Night in America. Muvik, Duggan, Austin, Byram, Kenyon, Cortez, Steinmeier, Bies, McLaughlin, Owen, Idora, DeAngelis, Gray, Tinsley, Schmidt. Some of the guys just inside the top 15 as we continue to roll around the speedway and continue towards what looks to be the final laps of the race. We got the one to go this time by. No quickie yellow here. All systems roll. Let's do it. Time to go green. Pace car, hard left onto pit road. Let's try it once more. Muvik, Duggan, Austin Byram. 53 remaining from Dega. Single file train, nobody got ahead. Page, Sanders, Ingram restarting towards the back half of the field. Can Duggan make a move? He looks top. Won't make the move to the bottom. Gavin Austin may make it for him. 52 left. Duggan all over Muvik. Austin and Byram, 3rd and 4th. Kenyon, Cortez, Steinmeier, and Bies, that's 7th and 8th. Gotta keep an eye on DeAngelis, already working back through the field. That's in 11th. That's with Idora. Fresh rubber means higher speeds. 217 through the tri oval. And having to slam on the brakes for the occasional checkups. That was Max Steinmeier. In the 23, that smoked him up. Austin P3 has been looking for a way around. He's tried the outside, he's tried the inside. His worry is if he goes for it, will anybody go with him? And with these cars, you really don't need a helper. You don't really need a buddy like you will with the Next-Gen or an Xfinity or a Truck Series modern day machinery. But in the case of making runs work, it is best to have a drafting partner, at least just to keep momentum to where you enter the corner, and it comes down to where you let off and how you come off exit. Duel Owen. P10. Page, McLaughlin, you got Jackson Bies in that mix. Looking, wondering if a change could occur. Page going way up the track. Duggan P2 slammed to the back end of the Chevrolet. Austin right with him in his own bow tie. Less than 50 remaining from Talladega, 49 to go. Byram in 5th, Steinmeier in 6th, Idora, Cortez 7th and 8th. And then there's Frank DeAngelis. Well out of the throttle. Duggan, what a run he's had. He's truly been very strong up inside the top 10, not lower than 12th all race. Could he be the driver to find his first win in Enter Night? Or what about Idora, the other driver looking for a win? He has been everywhere, from 30th to 4th. He has not grabbed the lead, and that could very much change. Then there's Riker Byram, West Texas finest. Lois is 10th, currently sitting in the 6th position. Highest first is starting 4th, another one that has not left the top 10. And this car has shown to be more about skill, handling, and can you keep the machinery that is so full of power underneath you without letting it go to waste. Byram and others doing just that. Then you have Frank DeAngelis, just one lap led in this race. Of the 41 that are so far completed, he's been someone that has been strong and running well up inside the top 15. He's already had a couple run-ins though, that originally early on was with Lane Sanders. Some saw it coming, others did not. For Frank, he said, and I quote, "He keeps nearly wrecking me. I have to send a message." I think a message was sent to the Lane 87. River Page, another driver, just one lap led in this race, but has been up front for the most of it. An amazing outing in the duels. Amazing run at that. 19 laps to start it, now 46 laps in this. What can River Page do? He's been strong on entries and strong on exit. No, not that time, because off turn 2, he'll now be crowded by Josh Kenyon on the bottom and Gavin Austin to join. Then there's Lane Sanders. Sanders in 10th. On the outside, it's Owen. Steinmeier there in 8th. And all the chatter continues to roll. .45 left. This race pace is quick. I mean, very quick. Quicker than what we've seen with the Next-Gen, the Xfinity Series stock car, even the truck. We're looking at 45, 44-second lap times. I mean, they're turning it on a pace you would see at the World Center of Racing. Now, Talladega is 2.66 miles long, with Daytona 2.5, and you could be saying, oh, that's not a big difference. There's no way the lap times can be separated by an extra second or two. Well, they very much are from Daytona to Talladega in the Next-Gen stock car. For us here at Dega, the drivers have found to form into a run that they really like. You got drivers that have figured out a pace. You have others that are running way towards the back half like Hornish, and others that are mainly just trying to finish the event. And then you've got guys that are crowded towards the front that are saying, hey, we got this far, we might as well just continue to roll on. Duggan in second, Page in third. Mavic the leader. Kenyon, Austin, DeAngelo, Sanders, Idora, Schmidt, Steinmeier, Byes, Delgado, Owen Ingram. Remember, Ingram was the driver that went up and into the air in that first duel. Figuring out a way to run this track. And when you hear super speedway racing, you think to yourself, oh, I have to drive it flat out, learn a side draft. Some of the drivers that have even attempted a side draft haven't exactly had it work out in their favor. To win in an old school car, you have to think old school. Right now, with these tires wearing, Starting to realize things could be changing. This is 13 laps on the rubber. We didn't go more than, I want to say, 15 laps in any duel because the driver's hitting the wall and struggling on corner entry or corner exit. Braden Movick, land of his own. 31 laps left of the 46. Frank DeAngelis, that was just one, has now found his way up to that 5th position. Little by little, he was just closing on in. A 10th here, a 10th there. Using the draft, learning the air. Max Steinmeier, not much talked about with him today, but has been having a run at that. Kind of been well inside the top 16, hasn't left that at all. Been a top 10 driver, but not as high as 5th. We saw him working his way up there to see if he would maybe have a shot at it. But he's been very happy running in spots that he knows is going to be a great outcome for later on. Thinking to himself, still 41 laps to go. If this was a race 3 truck race, then maybe, just maybe, we would be starting the race as a 40-lap feature. So you gotta think in that term. As long as you can be there for when it matters the most, it's gonna pay off late. Brandon Duggan, the underdog story that continues to wow. And how he's been able to hold on to his car so well too. I mean, talk about a pat on the back. You don't talk about Brandon Duggan much in Enter Night in America. But you may have to start speaking about him now because, wow, what a run he's been having. These are some of the guys that show up to these community events to have an opportunity to prove themselves on why they should be worthy for an e-ticket event. Let's ask the live chat. Do you think Brandon Duggan deserves to be in a future e-ticket event? He has not left second for most of this second half. 3 wide, they're getting antsy, here we go. A nudge from Austin, inside lane domination on Idora. And that of Frank DeAngelis. Movick the leader. Kenyon, Idora, Duggan, DeAngelis. Top 5 all squeezing in. 38 to go. It's on. Josh Kenyon, a new leader, top of the board. Jumps to the bottom. Idora. Race leader on the inside. Vincent Cortez, P3. And don't look now. But Duggan has dropped back to 5th. Movick back to 3rd. Man, a slice for Cortez. As Frank DeAngelis takes the race lead. Cortez in the fence. Slammed hard. River Page involved. Cost him a wave. And it was right in front of the field. This race will come to a screeching halt. Man. You wonder about the damage on River Page's 24. Caution on the speedway. Let's see a replay. Well, this was the worry. Who was going to get too bold? Here we only 4 wide at one point. Did he get help or did he get loose? I'm going to go with getting loose and nearly taking out Frank DeAngelis in the process. River Page reacts by going up the racetrack. Man, what a hit. Watch his hands. You can see just the corner of it from this view. It gets pretty interesting. Trying to hold it, and that was Cole Wilson. This was Cortez. Huge hit. Caution out for just the 4th time. Pit road wide open, and we're gonna have a restart. Always fun to chat with drivers. Let's see if we can finally grab Braden Movick. Movick, John Ramos, do you have a copy? Well, let's ask Tyler Tinsley. Tyler, has Movick's mic been broken?
No, he was talking a little bit ago. He was just talking racetrack when he dragged him, I think.
Well, we'll continue to go ahead and observe and hopefully get the opportunity to talk to that driver. Unfortunate incident there for Cortez. Let's talk to Lane. Lane, you've already had a very interesting race. I've heard that you had a little drama there with Frank DeAngelis. Is it behind you guys, or do you think it's going to come up again?
I hope. I mean, I got the car fixed from it, so yeah, I'm just, you know how me and Frank go back and forth for fun.
It's a love story.
But no, we back. I should have won Duel 1. I got sent to the back, came to the front, just got sent to the back, and then I got fence coming to the line. Yeah, good for Bobby for winning the first one. I don't know who won the second one. I didn't see that. Yeah, I think we're in 5th. We're gonna
up to the 5th spot. All right. Well, community event ? You won an LCQ for one. I believe we have lost Lane Sanders, and we very much has. Went back to his chat. Let's try Braden Movick again. We've been trying to get him. Movick, John Ramos, do you have us? There we go. Okay, you've led most of the laps. Check mark. You've been up front most of the race. Check mark. What's next for you?
Win the damn thing.
All right, that's the best answer. Let's go look at some laps here. You've not been lower than 15. Actually, I don't think you've been lower than truly under green. Well, you're about to be lower than that because you're coming down pit road. You've mostly been up inside the top 10. Starting 6 as well. Are you strategizing something here?
No, not really. There's 33 laps to go. 36 laps to go. Everyone can make it from here.
Everyone can make it. All right, and we do have green light checkers on. I forgot to turn that off.
Who cares? Man.
We're still here to have some fun. I think we're going to be able to go to green. That means we are just going to have really relaxed yellows late in the race. Keep that in mind.
Yep. All right.
Coming back into it. You guys have been racing really well. Shocking you?
At the front, not really, considering it's been pretty steady group of guys up here. Just trying to make it to the end.
How about Brandon
Early
Duggan?
part, yeah, I've been pretty impressed with that. You know, you get really loose when you got someone within half a car length of you, especially after about 8 laps on tires. And there are some times that I was just hanging on a few corners, but yep, I had to get some optional done anyway, so may as well just come back and just fill it up.
Heck yeah. All right, we're ready to go racing. Good luck.
All right, thanks, G.
Braden Movick trying to talk to him all race. He has now the opportunity to speak to us now and ready to go for a win. Laps fading away. Gavin Austin is now the control car. Austin, Duggan, Buys, Wilson, Sanders, Ingram, and you have Terrell Owen. Owen very quiet throughout this race. Does it change from here? Pace car, hard left on the pit road. Can Duggan out-duel in Austin, or can Buys and Wilson be that underdog winner? 33 laps to go from Talladega. Buys sticking right with them in the third position. How about Lane Sanders? This is a reason he wanted to leave that interview quickly. He wanted to go out there and win. He's up there going for it. Tyler Tinsley, first time in the Elite Eight all race. Chevy through a Buick and Company. He's got something to work. Up to that outside. 36 drivers on the entry list. Some couldn't make it out of the duels. This is what's left racing. Talk about Brandon Duggan thinking about just being at the end. Any opportunity he has had to jump to the outside and take the lead, he has let it go. Now he goes for it. Outside with Lane Sanders in the Buick. Brandon Duggan. Slingshots forward. Can he get the run off turn two now with River Page? Buys to the inside. Austin shuts the door. And Ingram's going to be watching on and waiting. Tick-tock, tick-tock. 30 to go. Duggan, Austin, Buys, and Page. DeAngelis, Ingram, Sanders, Tinsley. Kenyon and Mavick. Byram and Wilson. .29 laps to go this time. See the wheel, it's chattering. On Lane's machine, well out of the throttle. And losing spots in the process. Keith Ingram just gave the door to the 42. DeAngelis the second. Pushing Austin down the super stretch. Page outside near the wall, creeping. Mavick up the cut. Had it for a moment. .28 to go. inside lane, single file. Duggan on the outside. Braden Movick in the number 42. 27 laps to go. Remember that single file train? It's gone. Movick from the back wanted just a little more gas, a little more rubber. 1 lap fresher than the rest of the field, even though everyone else was underpacing. Couple machines in the wall, back half. Chad Hornish and company. Chad watching on from the 21st spot. 26 to go. Movick with Page, top side of the racetrack. Duggan slam, 3 wide, Gavin Austin. Puts a move on him. Byram in the wall. Movick to the lead. DeAngelis into the 42. What a save by Braden Movick. The 69 went up the track. Movick went hand over fist. Now that's a racer. That's how you get it done. Well, this isn't your grandma's car. This is an 87 stock car, and oh my goodness. Wow. He's still sideways. Tinsley in the wall, Duggan dropping back. And now the worry goes to that right rear tire. Frank DeAngelis, I don't think that's going to be a story too many want to follow with him. Trouble spinning Chad Hornish. Caution. Connor Gray also involved. And the restart will come at the right time for the 42. Forget the wreck. I mean, we're going to watch back on it at one point. I want to see the save. Not this one. This one was great, too. The original. I mean, ridiculous. Outside. Yeah, he's just laid on him. I mean, that was dead sideways. And then you have drivers well over 200 barreling down. Watch here. Goes on corner entry. But when he slid that tire, it just did not get better. Gets on the apron. Tyler Tinsley, the teammate, nearly gets into him. And then what happened? Oh no. There is nowhere to go. Wow. Connor Gray. Loose on the inside lane, and nowhere for Chad Hornish to go. Now, what he should have done right here is try to lock it down. The problem is he tried to save it And look at Braden Movick. I mean, he almost was involved. Double save and a sneak through. If he doesn't win this race, some are going to be asking why. 23 to go. Things have gotten very interesting. Let's talk to him. Braden Movick, you are ridiculous. What a double save. And let's see if we can maybe hear from him just once more. Braden Movick, John Ramos, you have a copy. Not able to hear from it there. Braden Movick, John Ramos, you have a copy.
Yes, sir.
What a save twice.
Thanks, I do my best. Yeah, on the first one, I didn't even know we were 3 wide. From my POV, it just looked like Frank just completely just missed the corner and just drove straight by the rear. And I saved it. And then I was back in the pack. And then as I'm back in the pack, I'm looking. I have the stream up on my phone, so I'm like paying attention to my phone. And that's when I drive onto the apron and almost kill myself at the field behind me.
Man.
But yeah, we're all right.
Why are they over revving? I'm sorry, I have to stop. What is the over revving? They are completely over revving up front. Oh my goodness, they're doing it to burn fuel. Are you serious? I must say, man, that is annoying. I've never heard it that loud before. But everyone is over revving to burn fuel. Are you having to do that?
No, I'm packed.
Isn't that going to hurt the engine?
You have to do it for like
neutral.
A solid minute and 45 seconds for it to hurt anything.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's not the, I mean, burning more gas, it puts the rear end in the air more and gives you more rear downforce. It makes you tighter. But you know me, John, I hate a tight race car.
You do not like it.
I hate tight race cars. So I'm filling mine full of gas, putting the rear end down. And yeah, we're going to be loosey-goosey throughout this last little bit here. Or as loose as I can be to try and make some moves. Because as I've proven many times today, if I get sideways, I'm not going to spin it. So.
All right, well, restart ready to go. Good luck. They're still burning fuel, which is why it is so loud. But it's time to go green. What can River Page do? What can maybe Frank DeAngelis do? Time to go green with 21 left. River Page, Frank DeAngelis, Gavin Austin, Jackson Buys. 21 to go. Not a good start from fifth on back. Page topside, DeAngelis inside, Austin Kenyon lined up and rolling. Gavin Austin in the second position. Rolling, awaiting, wondering. Page top end. Malone with him. close. It's tight. DeAngelis, Chevy, Page in the Ford. Bison, Kenyon, Owen, there with Delgado. $19 to go. Austin P2. Chevy Ford. River Page, does he sit with DeAngelis? Yes, he does. Malone inside, still there with Josh Kenyon. And Josh has done a really good job of just sitting there, trying to make something work. Malone to the bottom, 3 wide for second. Jacob Malone winning in the eyes. Laps fading away. DeAngelis, he has one. Austin covers the other. Did a great job just putting their car in position, trying to make something work. Tango buys Ingram, Byram. River Page, can he clear the 22? No, he can't. $16 to go. Page wayside. Tango in the middle. DeAngelis with Mavic. Mavic leads. Down into turn 3. $15 laps to go when they get back to the line. We have a race. And they're still 3 wide behind the top 6. $15 to go. Toe to toe, wheel to wheel. That's how some machines sit. Others still trying to find their bearings. Look at Max Steinmeier. Gavin Austin outside Braden Mavic. DeAngelis inside of Jacob Malone. Malone all over the Austin Chevrolet. 14 laps to go. Tick tock, tick tock. Page dropping back, and not at the best time. It needs to be up here with these guys. It's not like any other car we've raced with here where you can make up time in a split second. Be there, or don't see the checker flag. DeAngelis lined up with Austin. Kenyon lined up with Ingram. Oh, contact between Malone and DeAngelis. Oliver Page, another great save. That was off Keith Ingram. Everyone racy, here comes Schmidt. 3 wide outside, not gonna work. He almost got squeezed in the wall. That was by Cole Wilson. Running rampant. Malone in second. DeAngelis trying everything he can. Jacob Malone in lane 2 will lead this race. 12 to go. Christian Delgado eyeing them in front. Trouble. Owens sideways in front of the field. Possible wave. And there's the damage to William Schmidt, 79. They were going for it. We'll restart with less than 10 laps to go. And the Underwolf will have to hopefully find a new rear end. Watch the replay. Yeah, you got help. And that should be Josh Kenyon. Lane Sanders also got a piece of it. Hard hit for William Schmidt. Wow. Very unfortunate with how that all came about. Tango will have yet another opportunity to find victory lane. But what came around went around, and I don't think it's going to help him at all. Can they fix it? Can they replace it? Time will tell. Let's find out who else has damage. There's Lane Sanders. How bad is it? Oh, he's missing the entire nose. There's Wilson. We'll continue to get reports. Pit road is open. William Schmidt, hard hit. Is your race done?
Oh yeah, I left as soon as I realized the engine was done.
Oh man, what'd you see?
I saw smoke, and I would have been fine with a little bit of front-end damage, but then Lane Sanders, like a heat-seeking missile, just came in and plowed me, and I had nowhere to go. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but it's whatever.
Well, it's unfortunate. Did you at least have fun? How was the car?
Yeah, I mean, I like driving the 87 cars. They're a lot of fun. They actually take a lot of talent to maneuver, and it was actually getting really competitive there in the late run, which I actually really liked. It sucks it headed the way it did, but yeah, I had fun.
All right, well, fortunate end to your race. That was William Schmidt. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw the race off pit road. Involved in that accident, we'll talk to Lane Sanders. Lane, is your race done?
This time. Again.
We have hit 200 likes. We will see a race 2. It will be a sprint race of the NASCAR Xfinity Series on this Friday night edition of NR Night in America. I want to say thank you to everyone that helped us hit it. Lane, you don't have a lot of laps left. I can guarantee you that.
I don't. I think it's over, John. I'm afraid.
No.
I had no clue. When I saw, like, I was right behind Schmidt, and then, yeah, the whole thing checked up. I didn't have enough time to brake. Like, I slammed brakes, but it just slid into Schmidt, broke the front end off. Got 5 minutes, 15 seconds left. Yeah, so we'll be fine. We're gonna get another caution. I'll just try to get as much of this as I can fixed. So, yeah, for race 2,
all right, well,
racing. I'd say do a fun Charlotte or an old Atlanta perhaps.
Maybe we can. It depends all on the voting. Good luck. Lane Sanders still in the race, but not where he is wanting to be. Tangle Wolf, one of the other drivers that were involved in the situation. Let's talk to Gavin Austin before we see the one to go. Gavin, you're leading. This is the closing laps of the race. What's going through your head?
I know you heard some drivers revving up their engines to make the car tighter, and I was doing that at first, and now just after some long runs, I put some more fuel in the car just to be a little bit looser because it helps rotate the car a little bit more. And, I think I've led most laps possibly. It's close between me and Lubbock, so I've been up front throughout the race, and yeah, lots of fun so far. Haven't really been near any wreck, so I'm feeling pretty confident. Leading us to possibly the final restart of this race.
All right, well, opportunity is still very much given out there. Lights off this time, one to go. You got 8 laps to go in this race. Are you going to get aggressive here, or is it still business as usual?
So if you're leading, you're honestly, I would say in the worst position here. Because the runs some drivers get are just insane. If you go up to block, you pretty much screw yourself. So I cannot, it's nice, to be leading at least one of the lanes on the final lap, but if you're leading by a large margin, you're not in the greatest position. So I'm gonna try to lay back a little bit, but not too far back where I mess up my.
All right, opportunity still to be given. Eric W. dropping more gifted memberships down to viewers that are watching the live stream. Good luck, Gavin Austin. Time to go green. I want to say thank you to Eric W. 10 gifted memberships tonight to close out the marathon. Let's see it. Is it a win for Gavin Austin? Is it a win for Jacob Malone? Does River Page or Riker Byram have anything? As the laps fade and the checkered flag is ready to be displayed. Time to roll the dice. Austin leads. Final laps remaining from Talladega. River Page inside of Jacob Malone. Page will go with the 25. Austin will have Riker Byram. Single file train on the bottom. Austin inside, Malone in the middle. Riker Byram sitting well on the inside as well. 3 wide, Jackson buys. It's got company there in Josh Kenyon. Duggan. Idora, Patton. Gavin Austin is going to have to mirror drive these final 6.5 laps. Riker Byram all over him. It's going to be tough. It's going to be interesting. But what can you do as the laps continue to fade? Page looks 3 wide. Mulvick looks with Malone. Jacob Malone leads at Talladega. Austin's got him back. Inside, now with Byram. 3 wide for the lead, 3 wide for 4th. Frank DeAngelis, Braden Mulvick, Riker Brown, Jacob Malone, Idora, Kenyon, Duggan, Page by so many drivers. So many opportunities. He's trying it. Plunge into 3. Byram and Kenyon. And at one point they looked toe-to-toe. They thought about single filing out. Now 4 laps left remaining in the race. DeAngelis creeping up near the outside wall. Gavin Austin holding on in second. There's the move. Frank DeAngelis outside of Gavin Austin has help, but gets the door shut by the 42. Mubbick trying everything and anything to keep them behind. Can Idora or Jacob Malone maybe make a charge? 3 laps to find out. Looking top, looking bottom. Austin tries it again. He's all over him. 1 in the fence. Malone drops back, way back. DeAngelis, Riker Byram. Oh, Frank's closing in. 2 to go. Next time by, the race is official. This is what hard racing has brought us. Chevy on Chevy, toe-to-toe to 1. Frank DeAngelis peeking 3 wide. He thought about going for it. Austin covers Mubbick. Idora on the bottom. Can Nazir Idora win his first race in NR? Austin in front of Mubbick. This is what you've all been waiting for. The fight for the finish. Mubbick underneath the 22. Idora 3 wide for the lead. Salamanca 1 to go from Talladega. DeAngelis lane on the 25. Here comes the 42. Braden Mubbick nose out in front. Locks it in off turn 2. Oh, loose. There he goes. Dugging around. He's up and over. A wild, vicious crash down the super stretch. This is the race for the win. Josh Kenyon, River Page, sideways, out of contention. It will be a first-time winner from Talladega in the Community Event. Nazir Idora wins the 1987 Talladega 500. Page second, Kenyon third, Owen in fourth. That's how you end it. Unbelievable. And right when you thought just maybe, Braden Mubbick could see victory, it ends up being a splash. Well, that was a fun race. We will watch back on the wreck. We'll watch back on the finish. Nazir Idora, winner in Dega. got it fixed after the wreck in the duels. Already when it mattered the most. One lap led all race, and it was the final one. Let's watch back on the finish. My goodness, was it crazy. And we get to talk to your race winner when he joins on in to the chat. While we have the opportunity, we'll chime into the drivers that were involved in the incident. Braden Movick, how are you? And we'll see if we can chime in with him once again. Braden Movick, how are you? No words. No words out of the driver of the number 42. Unfortunate way to end the race. And now we're watching the replay. Braden Movick, you got a copy. No words after that one. And you can see the wreck unfold. Duggan going up and over. Josh Kenyon sneaking through. Max Steinmeier got a piece of it. Look at the lick from the 22 late. I cannot believe it. Max Steinmeier. Hit to the inside wall. Let's watch it all in real time. Waiting for Idor to join the Discord, where we'll be able to talk to him. It started with Duggan in the 42. Huge hit from Movick to that inside wall. Unreal. We'll take a moment to talk with your race winner. We'll also take a moment to get ready for the second race and the final race of the night. Which will be in just a matter of moments. Wow. River Page, P2. Great finish by him. Josh Kenyon finishing in the third position. Tyler Tinsley, top 5. I think that's worth an interview if I've ever seen one. TT, welcome to the points-paying top 5. How about it?
Wait, there's points for this?
No, just wanted to add it in.
Yeah, top 5 in like a year, probably since my birthday race where I got like second while drunk, but that's another story for a different time.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to see you up there. How was the race from your view?
I kind of said in the Duel interview, I was like, it's more of a race of survival, and I think this is the first 87s race I've finished in NR.
Wow. That is crazy to think.
Because I somehow always wreck myself again, but this race I knew was just gonna be like a crapshoot, seeing who was in here, because we only had like 36 people in here, even plus a rookie, but. Like I said, I was just gonna ride around the first 60 or so laps, then push. But I had a feeling even those last 20 laps, I felt like they were gonna wreck. And I kept the car clean. You know, I didn't hit the wall and kill your field. You know, you know me, I don't really kill your field like ever so often.
No.
I don't think I've ever been penalized in NR, so for me to do that was very not like me. So.
Well, the cool thing is, oh, we did not have green-white checkers on, so it would have ended the way it was expected. We get a race 2, and you're gonna help us pick the track. Where do we go with that Xfinity car for a 30-lap dash?
30 laps.
30 laps.
Well, let's do like one of each besides like a super speedway. So
The only reason we're doing intermediate is because last night a lot of people wanted the intermediate, but we couldn't get it. And we know we'll get a great car count with it.
well, you could do Kansas there, just like Kansas.
Yeah, we just
We
did
haven't
Kansas,
done-
though.
I feel like we haven't done Charlotte in a minute.
We
but I don't
haven't.
watch-
Atlanta, Charlotte. Do we throw a
Um,
Vegas in there?
I say Vegas.
And that last one.
All the iRacers are gonna be mad at me because I don't really do officials, so I don't know what's good. So if I pick a terrible like lineup, you can blame me. Someone join, maybe they can help me. They're probably a good iRacer. I feel like Kentucky. I don't know why. Throw Kentucky in there.
Kentucky. Oh, wow. Let's see it. All right. Those are the options. Some are saying Homestead and Kansas. But we just did a Kansas.
I feel like we do a lot of Homestead in NR.
Well, surprisingly, actually, we found out that the last time we did Homestead before the last stream, it was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I guess you could throw Homestead in there if you want to do Kentucky.
Douglas Newbigging really wanted a Homestead.
I trusted Doug, so Homestead in there over Kentucky.
Oh, we already put the poll up.
Oh, my bad, guys. This is why you don't let me make schedules.
Well, it's going to come down to Charlotte or Atlanta. It's going to be one of those two. We'll talk with your race winner in a moment when he joins the mosh pit. Wow, what a race. Demos, you got to see a peek of it as well. What did you think of it?
That last lap, man, that was chaotic.
It was very, very chaotic. I could not believe
I'm not gonna lie. After all that wrecking unfolded, I thought Josh Kinnan was gonna win, but River Page threw a little block on him. And you know what? In the tri-oval, I saw Tyler Tinsley squeaking through the wreck, and I started fanboying. I got on race control and I started screaming at him, trying to spot him through everything.
Well, the funny thing about that, if I listened to Demos, I would have been in the wreck.
Oh.
He's like, go.
I'm proud of Tyler for the top 5. He did awesome when I was in the session.
Tyler Tinsley top 5. This is officially the greatest stream of the year.
Mm-hmm. In 2024.
In
like,
2024.
Yeah, if this was 2022, it would have been like, you kind of expect it, but in 2024, it's especially after I killed your field in.
If you watch back to an NR9 from 2021, the viewership and the commentating would be completely different, and the driver lineup, you would still see somewhat of the same drivers, but they weren't running where they are now, Like, there's some big wigs that were winning every week, and now they run 30th, and there's some drivers that were running 30th, and now they win every week.
Some of these kids weren't here for the TCB, just
They were not here for the TCB and Justin Champagne domination era. Oh my goodness, that was wild. Now Kevin Champagne is ahead of his brother Justin. Excited about that. Looks like we're going Xfinity Racing from Charlotte, day or night. I think we got to put it under the lights.
Yep, under the lights.
Under the lights?
Right
Is that
time.
nighttime is the right time? I do agree with that. This is interesting. We won't have a stream for over a week after the conclusion of this race. Mainly because I'll be broadcasting in person. Tyler, are you going back to Martinsville this year?
I was going to, and then I had to take my car in for inspection, and
Oh,
it cost like $50, and it kind of ruined that. But Daytona coming up soon.
What did they find?
They had to like replace oils, and they said my tires were close to blowing, so I needed like 4 fresh tires. So I had to pay for that. 4
fresh tires, a can of fuel. That's to get you to Daytona. You know what I mean? I think that's what it was.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a strategy call.
Yeah, me and Bregan keep on like talking about it. Like Daytona's still like 6 months away, and still feels like it's like 3 months away.
I know. Daytona feels a lot closer. For me, the football season for, what is going on in the NFL is kind of over. The Dolphins have lost again. So it's done. It's done for me. College football, the Miami Hurricanes, they're still showing signs of life. which I am very, very excited for. But on the other end, I'm already ready for the Daytona 500.
Yeah, John's also slowly
am
getting
too.
into baseball. You know, playoff season seems pretty exciting. except for
Playoff baseball, I'm telling you right now, it's the greatest thing in all of sports. There is nothing better than playoff baseball. I honestly believe that to this day on a playoff side. Now, my favorite, obviously, type of sport still is motorsports, and I think there's nothing better than being at the Daytona 500. It somehow gets better every year. Like, I cannot say that for most events. Homestead, if you had asked me, I love Homestead. It's my favorite track. I love going to Homestead, but it's mainly because of the history. Daytona, every single year, the experience gets better, no matter how good the race is. And last year's race was great. It's just the finish was not what we all expected. We're due for a wild finish. We are due for a crazy ending to the Daytona 500.
We're flipping the 500 too.
We're
Oh, yeah,
flipping.
Nazir is here, by the way.
What's going on next year?
I don't know. Like the cars from like the next gen.
Oh, flipping. The cars are gonna be flipping. I thought you said we're like flipping the, you know, the whole shebang situation. Well, I'm excited to see what happens. I don't know if the cars will be going up and over. I am going to Talladega. We'll be with Riker Byram, Jeff Perchatsky, Christian Delgado. I believe Perchatsky and Delgado are going to Nashville this week. So if you guys want to go to Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway and see a nice car count, from what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be a really good pro late model car count. It's $15. $12 if you pay ahead. It's going to be great and awesome.
Yo, John, you're doing all this talking about sports. Your race winner's in here ready to get interviewed.
There we go. Took some time. He didn't know about the ditch score, but Nazir, 1 for 1, batting 1,000, got through a baseball for him, you know, tournament there. Congratulations on the win.
Can you hear me?
We got you loud and clear. Session is up, by the way, to everyone watching back at home for Xfinity.
That was absolutely wild. Wow. I think I'm 1 for 1 in your races.
You are. So I gotta ask,
Yeah.
1, how long you've been watching, and 2, what made you want to join this race?
Oh, I saw 87s, and my track record in 87s at Talladega and Daytona is just too good not to join. I've seen you guys race for like 4 or 5 years now, and I'm like, when am I going to join one of y'all's races? And you know, I almost didn't make the race.
Really?
Because I was in the gym, literally across the street. I saw a session on iRacing. I ran over here like an Olympic track runner.
Yeah.
Ran inside, joined the server with like 5 seconds left before
That's
it
awesome.
closed. And barely got in. Got wrecked on lap 2 in the heats, but then I realized, okay, we got 87 laps. Just gotta take my time and get my way to the front.
Oh, you got there, and you got there in no time, it looked like. So we're excited that you were able to race with us 1 for 1. What other series do you run on iRacing?
You know, I only run 87s and sometimes the next gens, but yeah, it's mainly 87s.
Yeah, I saw you running well in the duels. I'm like, oh man, he's going to be a contender. That last lap, though, it got wild. What was the strategy call there?
I just wanted to rip the outside because there were so many guys wrapping the bottom and just getting air taken off their spoiler. And I went to the outside. I think I hit the 42 a little bit. I didn't even know he was there.
Wow.
And then they just got to wrecking, and I'm like, you know what? I think I just won this damn thing.
That is insane. It's insane how you also led 1 lap. I thought you were going to lead a lot more, but there was a point in the race where it seemed like you were struggling a little bit. A lot of side draft coming. Well, I wouldn't say side draft. A lot of tire chattering with the rear, not being able to stick with the momentum.
Well, there were times where I was just backing up because I would see a couple guys, but I wasn't so sure about their 87 experience. So I'd back up a little bit, or anytime I saw a wreck coming, I'd back up. So, you know, it was mainly about, it wasn't me struggling, it was mainly just trying to be there at the end. And I think that's one of my strengths when it comes to 87s.
Well, we're so glad.
Be there at the end.
We were very glad to have you with us. Do you want to say anything to the viewers back at home?
Nothing to say other than we're winners.
Heck, yeah, we hope to see you more. I know we got e-tickets, and now that you've won a community event, we'd love to see you in a future e-ticket. How about a race at Chicagoland in December?
We'll do it.
Heck yeah. We gotta go ahead and, you know, raise that stock a little bit, see if we can get more people to come in and root for you. We love when viewers root for certain drivers. We saw some love for Frank DeAngelis, not so much love for Frank DeAngelis, love for Tyler Tinsley, and love for you. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor.
Tyler Tinsley, are you joining this Xfinity Series race? So we missed you. Sorry about that.
What? The people miss me?
No, we missed. We couldn't hear you because the cars went room right by our ears.
Yeah, I'll join for you guys.
Heck yeah. Let's see if Tyler Tinsley can go ahead and get another top 10. Congratulations on your top 5.
Top 20 would be more realistic.
I think top 20 would be a lot of fun. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's go racing from Charlotte, a 30-lap dash. Thank you all so much for 200 likes on the stream. We are ready to rock and roll. Just one more time, NR Night in America, feeling victories all year long. Let's get ready to go green. Delgado Company, they're on the racetrack. A 30-lap dash, that's all she's riding tonight. Miranda Rose, Michael Mitchum, Frank DeAngelis, and others. The final stream of this leg of racing, the final stream of the wildness that we have had racing from Saturday all the way to Monday. And for the sports fans that were keeping up, the Dolphins, 24 seconds left, have lost to the Tennessee Titans. Unbelievable. Cannot believe that one. We're ready to rock and roll. Brody Pope. And others hanging out with us, Monday Night Edition. Let's get ready to go green. NR Night in America, feeling victories all year long. Tyler Tinsley joining in with us. We'll continue to talk with drivers. You know, this is a perfect opportunity to hear what other guys have to say before we go racing. I'm going to speak to drivers that we usually don't speak to ahead of time as we get ready to go green. You know what? Let's talk to Gavin Austin. I know he had a wild finish to his race most recently. Austin, how's it going?
Sucks, man. Sucks.
You were close. Really close.
Yep.
What else did you need?
I don't know. It's as much as I love Mavic, he wrecked the field there. It's just, it happens. Everyone makes mistakes, but it sucks after running consistent all race long, and yeah, to just go out like that doesn't feel good. Happened last week, so Grassroots on the final lap, so not the greatest, but hopefully we'll do good in this race at Charlotte. Currently qualified, or we're currently in 4th in qualifying. Just took some laps, just a lap, so. We'll see what goes on. Very, very interesting. Yeah, Mitchum, great lap by him.
Checking in on some things. 1 minute left here of practice. Do you think it's going to be a good race? What do you think here with the Xfinity car? Or do you think it's going to be a little bit wild, just a 30-lap dash?
It's gonna be wild. 30 laps, it's a short race. I think we'll see some wild racing both up front and of the field. So, we got some, good drivers in here, and some, much respect to them, but are on the lower side. So, going to be very interesting.
All right, well, we're excited to see what happens here. It's been a long marathon. You've raced in all 3 streams, correct?
I have, yeah.
What day was your favorite?
I want to say tonight. Tonight was actually very interesting. Yeah, even though I got wrecked on the last time, it was honestly the funnest race of the weekend, in my opinion. It was awesome racing up front with a lot of good drivers, so it was
Well, we're ready to rock and roll here. Final seconds left on the board. Mitchum, Mosteller, New Bigging, Austin, you're going to be qualifying 4th. Is this a win for you, or is this going to be an outcome you're not looking forward to?
I just got to hope for the best. I got to hope for a win. That's pretty much what everyone goes into these races. They hope for a win, and you can either get it or you can either get wrecked or just, get, pretty much not win. That's what I'm trying to get to.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
We have not talked with Yahir Rodriguez yet. Yahir, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Always excited to see what you're doing, and you're a newcomer at NR Night in America. That name I'm starting to see is gaining a little bit more attraction and love and happiness in that live chat. Hey, you could be a future e-ticket winner. What do you think about that?
Oh man, I mean, I would love to absolutely love an e-ticket, win an e-ticket, but I think I gotta prove myself right here in these tiny races that I just gotta work for. I mean, especially racing a guy like Mikey, Demos, I gotta really work for winning. But I think right now my goal is have really good runnings, prove myself that I can eventually be an earned e-ticket winner. But it's just these small races where I need to work a little bit more, and I think from there on out I have to then shift my focus to winning an e-ticket, competing, qualifying, and everything that goes into making an e-ticket.
Yeah, well, another opportunity prevailing. You did pretty well yesterday, and I think you also did very well on Saturday. What else do you think is needed for people to consider you an overall contender week in and week out?
Oh man, it's qualifying that kind of kills me a little bit. So I think putting in a little bit extra effort in putting in a little bit more track time, I think I can qualify myself better, get better track position, because it does get messy back there. So if I can start getting in better qualifying results, then, because I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty decent long run car, but it really matters when you're up here. So it's just qualifying that is a little bit of an issue for me, but obviously starting 6th, I think we're working on improving this.
All right, well, we're ready to go ahead and get this race going. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Let's finish off the final race of the marathon. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up. Chevy, Ford. That's all littered throughout the field. We got a couple Toyotas spread out through the back half. And we're ready to go. 30 laps of action from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Gavin Austin there in the Ford. Anthony Burrows. Yahir Rodriguez. Frank DeAngelis, William Schmidt. Lined up 2x2. Let's do it. Let's light the fuse in the final race of the night from Charlotte, USA. Already wrecking. That may be Vijaya Kumar into the outside wall. Tyler Tinsley involved. Couple machines back out of the field. They're saying let them race. Mitchum leads. Austin in third, Rodriguez, Anthony Burrows fighting their heart out. Most in second, Austin in third. Schmidt, Yahir Rodriguez, fourth and fifth. All down to the inside. And no surprise by Michael Mitchum getting out to an early lead. So strong he usually is at tracks like this and cars. Matter of fact, most recent winner at Charlotte with the NASCAR Xfinity Series stock car. Can he make it on back-to-back run? He had to beat Anthony Burrows to do it in the daytime. Burrows 6-6 as the lights are illuminated. Mavic in 7th, DeAngelis in 8th, Bryce Benz, Jackson Buys, 9th and 10th. There's Christian Delgado in the 12th position. Yahir, P5, under fire from Burrows. He talked about needing qualifying to prove the drivers, prove the viewers, and he's always a contender in e-ticket events, or should be at that. So he's got to hold on to a Ford and Chevrolet that are both e-ticket regulars and also former e-ticket champions. Burrows winning the Southern 500 in 2022. Braden Mavic winning the USA 500 in 2023. Burrows inside of Mavic. Fight for position. Austin in third. Schmidt is there. He's peeking. Thinks he can make a move. There he goes. Michael Mitchum nearly into the outside wall. Mosteller joined him. Austin inside of the 87. .23 to go. Mitchum, Mose, Mavic, 3 wide up the gut. Austin on the bottom, Mavic in the middle. Mitchum able to clear, 22 to go. It's on. This is what you look forward to when we go NASCAR Xfinity Series racing. DeAngelis up out of the groove. Mitchum holds on, 21 to go. He's there, he's waiting. Is there a move possible? Mose, Mavic topside. Mosteller with him. Austin lined up. DeAngelis sneaks right through the gap. Chevy, maybe a Toyota in reach, Frank DeAngelis. This is one of the tracks that he actually got his last win on that was not a super speedway. Gavin Austin jumped the restart. DeAngelis was deemed victor. 19 to go. Mitchum wayside, Mosteller inside. He'll sneak right in. DeAngelis lined up with Austin. Burrow speaking. Not likely. Out of the gas. Mavic trying on that bottom. Holding on to that third position. Mosteller well inside of Mitchum. Burrows in fifth, DeAngelis in sixth, William Schmidt in eighth. .16 laps to go this time by. Burrows P5, Mosteller P2, Gavin Austin P3. Can Mosteller grab Mitchum in the quarter panel? Final race of the night. Final race of the marathon. Mavic, Gavin Austin. Mavic clears for third. It's racy, it's dicey. And there's Anthony Burrows. Yahir drops back to eighth. DeAngelis outside of William Schmidt. Burrows, Gavin Austin. I believe Austin just got on the wall. Looking back on the bottom. 14 to go from Charlotte. Austin in fifth. Burrows, he's going to yield back to the fifth spot. Austin will go to fourth. Mosteller in the fence. Running wide off corner exit. 13 left. He's got him right here on two. Rose inside, Mitchum outside. Mitchum goes to squeeze. Look at the 42 and Mavic up near the outside wall. He tried to pull the same maneuver that Mosteller made. And now it's a fight for the lead. 12 to go. Mitchum in the middle. Mosteller on the bottom. Most creeping towards the wall. Mitchum running well in the middle lane, 11 to go. What can you do here? See that right rear. Got damage on it. Party Animal Chevrolet versus the Phantom Bowtie. Mavic closing the gap, was 2 tenths back. Should we say 5 tenths, gained 2 tenths within the last lap. Time fading, 10 to go. This is exactly how Michael Mitchum beat Anthony Burrows. That was in the day portion at Charlotte. By sitting toe-to-toe and outdueling him, being resilient when the laps faded away. He won't just have to deal with the 87, he'll have to deal with the 42. 9 to go. And he cleared. Not on that end of the speedway. Most gets into him. Mitch and Mosteller toe-to-toe. Is there room for Braden Movick? Looks for the middle. Most shuts the door. Have to go the long way around. But can he do it with Michael Mitchum making it as wide as possible? Walks it in off 2. Got into him. 7 laps to go from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Mitchum clears Mosteller. Now Movick has to find a way around the 87 and then quickly to the 38. Unless Most goes for the lead. Three wide bottom. Fight for the top. Movick clears 1. Can't clear the second. Mitchum holds on off turn 4. Race leader 6 to go. Movick on the inside catches the apron. Mitchum drive off corner exit. The battle, the fight, it was 2 cars, went to 3 cars. You may be looking at 4 drivers under a blanket with 5 laps remaining. Mosteller way wide, Mitchum on the bottom. Movick's got to watch, it's going to get tight. Mitchum loose. Here comes Burrows. Can 4 drivers fit in a gap that may not be there? Laps fading, Most in the wall. Movick was able to hold on to it, just don't know how long it's going to stay this way. Mitchum led the most laps in this race, now sits 3rd, maybe 4th. Movick has tried everything to get that race lead. But Mosteller has been in his way. Burrows on the shelf. Grabs the 2nd spot. And he's got him rolling on the inside. Anthony Burrows, new race leader. Yes, indeed. And Most swing the momentum. He does on the bottom. Mosteller to the lead. He's got to clear the 2 on the outside. He's got to slide up. Slide job move. Switch back Burrows. 2 to go. The ragged edge of wrecking loose and wanting to go to victory lane. It's Burrows to the lead at 1. Mosteller, the momentum charge. Is it enough? He's gonna have to try the outside again. Anthony Burrows, the late race charge. And he looks at nearly have it locked up. Salamanca, 1 to go from Charlotte. Most tight off 4. Movick there to fight for the catbird position. It's been oh so long since we've seen this e-ticket champion go to victory lane. From fighting at Atlanta, to fighting in Dega, to trying at Kansas, and even looking at Miami. It will come with a victory in Charlotte as Anthony Burrows goes victorious for the final time tonight. That's how you end a marathon. Fun race, fun finish, fun outing. And our night in America, feeling victories all year long. Viewers, as you file out, race fans, thank you so much for hanging out with us this weekend. I'll see you next Tuesday, or maybe I'll see you this Saturday live on Racing America and Track TV for racing pro late model action at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. What a race, what a night, what a finish. Burrows will park it, and we'll say so long. We'll see you very much soon. Once again, live on Racing America and Track TV. That will be this coming up Saturday. And then the week after, Tuesday night, NR Night in America will return. I'm John Ramos, the voice of NR Night in America. That has been racing.